Previously on Building Realm of Rides. By the way guys, isn't it just incredible that I don't ever have to worry about the file size? Like, that is refreshing. And that is definitely the greatest advantage about making a park small, not using the whole plot. You can just go as crazy as you possibly want. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this brand new episode of Building Realm of Rides. Today we'll continue to build our Aztec area, more specifically the top of this little temple. And back here I want to add a pretty large mountain, so that is pretty cool as well. Honestly, let's not waste any time and get straight into it. Something that would be very cool is adding some of these roots that kind of just crawl across the rocks. And I'll try putting one of these big boys over here. Will that work? Yes. Surprisingly. Wait. What was that? Hold on. Wait. Did I just see that right? Saving Park? Be right back. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, as you may understand, we have a problem. How this could have possibly happened, I have genuinely no idea. But we are through the dead element of like the whole park. I kid you not, like I usually kind of see these things coming. Look at that. The one time I actually intend to fully finish a theme park without rushing it at the end, the universe doesn't want me to do this. That's what the universe is telling me. Stop. You cannot finish a park. It's not even half the plot. Oh. Okay. But that sucks so bad because that started to look so great. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. It is now loading in my park again. I don't know where it stopped saving. That's crazy. And it wasn't even close to being done either. This is where it last saved before I put the big tree down, it appears. Yeah, that wasn't even close to finished. That wasn't even close. How did it go so fast? Last time I checked, it was like 3. This is the most disastrous thing ever. Look at this. How is anyone ever supposed to fill the whole park? The only thing I can think of to fix this is to just remove this whole area, like altogether. That's pathetic too. Like, oh, I feel defeated. Like, I feel actually defeated right now. How is one supposed to continue from there? Maybe I should play Planet Coaster. I am defeated. Life has defeated me. Well, I guess let's delete all of that. Oh, that's wild though. That completely makes the last episode useless. I will do one thing. I'm gonna save all of these trees as a blueprint because I don't want to lose that. I've actually never done this before, but this seems fine, I guess. Well, at least there's something that we took from this. I mean, really, this is just depressing. Is what this is. That whole last episode was useless. I hate this. I built all of this and then now it's gotta go. This is going to hurt. This is going to seriously hurt. But there's nothing else we can do. It has to be done. Oh, this is painful. Oh, this hurts. This hurts me physically. I can physically feel pain. This really feels like a new low point of this channel. Like, how much worse can it get? Just when you thought everything was fine, everything was great, and then it wasn't. Honestly, let's even get rid of all this, because let's be real here. What can we do? I mean, what about the coaster though? That's gotta go as well. Because, I mean, and the thing is, I still need to do quite some stuff in the rest of the park as well, like details, park signs, maybe some figures here and there, which do take up a bunch of space. The tunnel for the boat ride in the steampunk area is completely bare. The back side of this looks weird. I actually wanted to add some tiny islands, like this one over here, in the back, to make it look a bit more, you know, cohesive and immersive. If I want to do any of that, this area cannot exist. The only thing I can do is make this just water themed, like sea themed, and just have it be that, just like over the water, a coaster over the water, but not a spinning coaster either, because that's just weird. I don't like this to be a water coaster thing. Well, I mean, what I can do, of course, to at least have this not be completely useless, is to once again save at least this design and be done with it. Here you go, save design. So now I can just remove this safely, and if we do want it back, we can just put it back. This really is depressing. Holy shit. That last area I built, by the way, apparently took like 23 MB, which is crazy. But still, I have a very small amount left, nonetheless. I'm going to have a think. What's next? What I'm gonna do with this? And if I should first maybe do all the other stuff I wanted to do and then finish this. I need to think for a sec, so I'll be right back with you, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, I have figured it out. Or, well, I've decided, at least. What I'm going to do today in this episode is fix the stuff that needs fixing first. One of those things is this tunnel, which as of now is completely empty. Then secondly, whatever I'm gonna build here is going to be water themed, sea themed, or either that or just Egyptian. So this is going to stay open, meaning I have to kind of make this look a bit nicer, a bit more natural. That is what I'll do today. Then for the next episode, which then could be the final episode, I suppose, is just adding the final details. Stuff like park maps, signs pointing you in the right direction, ride operators, maybe some mascots outside, stuff like that. Then I also asked my members for some final tiny ideas they might have, just little details to spread all across the park. But then it's finished, which is a bit unexpected, of course, but I guess it will look like it is finished, which was always the point, to be able to stop wherever, which I suppose is now. Not because we want to, but because we have to. Anyway, let's get into fixing those details I just mentioned. For the inside of this tunnel, I'm gonna do nothing groundbreaking. I'm just gonna copy over stuff I already have to very easily just fill up this empty area. This really can't be anything too fancy, just nice and simple. Some pillars over here might be nice to kind of support the whole structure. And let's see what kind of elements we can copy from this. This looks pretty nice. That might actually just fit nicely in between this. And some more pipes. All of this stuff is copied, by the way, just so you know. I'm not gonna make any new stuff for this. It's just for aesthetics anyway. This over here is probably still my favorite element. It just looks so cool. I don't even know why. It is just badass. Let's put that in the back here, just nice and subtle. Then all that really needs is some lanterns on the walls. There is this weird reflection in the water here, which I can't seem to fix. It is the sky, but I just don't know why it's there. So you're gonna have to accept that. This looks alright, I guess. I mean, what we can always try is add some smoke to kind of cover it up. There you go. So you just enter through the smoke, and then inside you see this. Very simple, but nice. Nice lighting. I like it. And then all of this behind here, I mean, it's not super special, but it's also not ugly. It's just kind of empty. But I wouldn't really know what else to put here because it's mainly just water. So kind of go through here, then you see the back of the castle, which, let's be fair, has decent detail. And then here you go back to the station. So actually it seems fine. Then let's move all the way to the other side and begin to fix this. First, let's take care of this part. Gonna make that nice and rounded off. There you go. Add the wooden fences on top. And then that over there seems like the perfect spot for a hidden little bench, because why not? There you go. Nice and simple. And then we have this whole thing. And actually, I think I've got a pretty nice idea. What if we just extend the restaurant onto this? A few more tables maybe. I'll just make this nice and curved like so. The rocks on the tip over here we can just kind of extend, and then really it all kind of falls into place, doesn't it? Yep, and of course, just when I say that, I suppose it doesn't. Just a few palm trees in there for the extra effects. Nothing too crazy though, because we have to save space. And to make sure people don't go for a swim, a simple wall around it. And then, well, simply some extra tables, and that should be pretty much it. Then, these are all the same size, so luckily that should save some space. I am not gonna lie, this turned out fine, actually. It doesn't look super unnatural, it's actually quite decent. Then we just have this, but I suppose that will depend on if there's gonna be space left to build something here. I had this vague idea to maybe put basically the entrance here, and then a walkway that goes all the way into this smaller pyramid, which is then the station, and then a roller coaster comes out, does a little thing over here, and then goes back in. Simple enough. Roller coaster itself shouldn't take too much space, I'm guessing. But we can try that after we've done everything else we still need to do, such as the park maps and signs and people, stuff like that. So then I guess for today though, that is pretty much it. This video did not go as I planned. obviously. I also don't know why I'm so freaking bright right now. It's not fixing it. Okay, but you know what? What a disaster. Ladies and gentlemen, if you somehow enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell not to miss a single future video. Then I hope I'll see you in the next and possibly final episode of Building Realm of Riot. Goodbye.